Hello Sagittarius, welcome back to my channel if you're returning. If you're new, welcome. I hope you enjoy the reading. This will be your life reading. Please don't forget to like and share and like and subscribe, as that does help to move the readings around YouTube as well. This one wants to come out as well, so let's see. Bottom of the astrological deck is part of fortune increase, which is a nice thing to have, and you've also got Mars coming in. Let's do goddess deck. Looks like work or routines are affecting you at this time. Okay. Bottom of the goddess deck is Rhiannon Sorceress. So that's about manifestation. So you're powerful, so you can use that energy any time that you put your mind to it. Let's get a destiny card. Responsibility. So yes, I feel that there are things weighing on you at this point. Things that you have to deal with right now. Let's get a Moonology card. Okay, new moon in Virgo. Again, also work detail oriented. There could also be some worries, things like that. So it's quite a reflective reading, actually. Bottom of the goddess, the Moonology is nothing is yet set in stone, mutable moon. So that means there's things shifting, things can still be changing, so not to worry. Okay, so for you, we've got Moon Soul and we've got Mawu, Mother Earth. So this is saying that you need to ground yourself, all right? There may be aspects going on around you which are, as I said, weighing heavily on you. You may just have a lot going on, and your emotions will be high as well. You're also going to be looking back at the past, reflection, sort of nostalgia, sentimentality, things like that. But Mawu is all about grounding. So you do this by grounding your energy. So this helps you to stabilize your emotions, to be in a neutral position, and also to be able to make constructive decisions. So it's saying that you need to ground yourself. Now you can do this in a number of different ways. You can spend time in nature, obviously walking and exercising in nature, or just spending time sitting in nature. Any time that you can, even if you've got a garden, spend time in your garden. Anything that is grounding for you. And this is quiet time where you can just be in contemplation, or, as I said, exercising, or just meditating. You can do walking meditations. Any sort of repetitive exercise is a repetitive exercise which is movement oriented, or you could even be using your hand for craft. Sets you into a meditative state of mind, and if you can connect that to nature, then all the better. It's also saying that for you, it may be important to actually get involved in environmentalism in some way, shape or form. It's indicated for you. So whether you support a charity or some sort of organization which is about environmentalism, or whether you do this within your home by planting, water-wise plants if you're in a water scarce area, or if you plant food, grow your own vegetables and fruits or whatever it is, get active, get your hands in the soil, or take part in, volunteer either your time or your, some other kind of resource to organizations which deal with environmentalism. That's going to help you, and it's a way of giving back as well. But certainly grounding, bringing yourself, walking with your feet on the earth is also important, as that helps to boost up your electromagnetic field around your body. So, but grounding, spending time in nature, and that will boost your energy tremendously. With the moon soul, as I said, you could be slipping back into the past or thinking about things in the past. There's a reason why your rear view mirror is small, okay? And that's because you can't live there. You can't make decisions from there. You can go there to review or to bring back wisdom and hindsight, but you can't go back to the past. So it's just a reflective period, maybe necessary to look at things, but certainly an emotional period. Green is the heart chakra, so there's love there, or there's emotional welling up, or just being in your feels, basically. It's ruled by the moon, obviously, so there's cycles. So this can also be about your moods and your habits. So just have a look at that. This is why you've got the grounding coming in. That helps to keep you on a neutral, steady path. Because with the moon, you can be going through cycles, ups and downs, and so on. Also, this is about women's wisdom or women's issues, or it could be just women around you who are exhibiting certain issues or wisdom. You can also be drawing on your own wisdom of the moon. Now, all of us have all aspects, all planets obviously in our chart. Some of us are more affected by the moon than others, but certainly the moon's rays does amplify your intuition. It amplifies your instincts, and it's time to listen to that at this point. When you've got moon coming in for you, then this is a very strong indication for you that you need to be following your instincts, following your intuitions, which may not be logic related. This is something that you feel you must do. It's something that you feel you should be moving towards, or you should be saying, or you should be feeling, and so on. So it's all about that, and some things may have been sort of not clear, and under the light of the moon, certain things start to rise to the surface or become clear. Sometimes you can get secrets coming out as well, but with the moon also, sometimes it can indicate crowds, being in a crowd. It can also indicate fame, or sudden fame, or just coming into notoriety in some way. And if that is the case, then certainly grounding is going to be very, very important. Keep your feet on the ground, okay? So all of this is important, but it's showing that within your relationship, your emotions are high. You are actually deep in your feelings, and just to keep those steady and positive, make sure that you are grounding. Now for your person, Neptune sacrifice they've got, and then easy does it. So this person is also obviously going through various things. This is about nurturing, and working with things that are important to them, and obviously the relationship, but also it may be personally related things that they want to be nurturing and working on for themselves. And it's saying that there's no need to rush or force things to happen with Una's easy does it. There's no need to hurry or force things to happen. Everything is occurring in perfect timing. So this is about just continuing on nurturing whatever it is they need to do, obviously the relationship and aspects of that, and also whatever is close to them, their heart and their interests and their causes and whatever it is that they are busy with. It can also be that they may be moving into a new area of interest for them, whether it's a hobby or a work situation or whatever it is. But this is about following their heart, following what's important to them, and leaving behind slowly other aspects of their life which have been important and are now receding. So it's moving from one area or one situation into another. So this can be a gradual transition. But with Neptune sacrifice, this is saying that they have some other things going on which they need to dedicate their time to, and this can be to do with situations around them, or it could be that they are in some way, shape or form transmuting energies within this relationship. Perhaps they are helping you subconsciously or unconsciously with certain things, and it can also be that they're dreaming a lot. That they may also be dreaming of you, and it depends on where you are in your relationship. If you're only just starting in the connection, or it's still going through the beginning phases, then this can be them connecting to you through dreams or through the dream state, or they may just be getting a lot of information, a lot of inspiration, a lot of downloads in the dream state. And Neptune is the connection to the divine. It is the connection to source. This can be a very clear channel to source. It can also be a very imaginative and very creative aspect to have. So for somebody who uses those aspects in their work or in their life, it's wonderful, because they'll be drawing down incredible power and downloads and information, and using that however that is aspected for them. But it can also be that they may be giving up their time in some way, shape or form, whether it's for people around them or to, as I said, within the relationship. They may be being an emotional support. So there's some kind of, it's more like service to others or service to the greater good. And this can be the greater good of the relationship, or it can be the greater good within their personal sphere. So they are, sort of caught up with that, but just saying that this person is very much, again, also, kind of connected to that Piscean energy, which is a little bit mysterious. It's seductive. It's emotional. It's almost psychic. There's a lot of karma involved in that as well, and going with that and connecting with that. So it's everything to do with the imaginative and inspirational realms and source, connecting to that. It can also be that they may be going through, again, also through a reflective period, just as you are. And this may be also, they may have to just be careful that they don't become a sort of a doormat, or that others take advantage of their energy. They may be, as I said, unconsciously passing energy around, or volunteering outwards for certain things. So, but certainly within this relationship, they are connected to you in the 5D, in the in the dream realm and in the altered states. And as I said, dreaming, they may be dreaming of you, they may be dreaming of the relationship, or just connecting in that realm. And it can be a very dreamy, otherworldly energy. Sometimes it can make them very ungrounded as well. So as I said, this grounding energy may be for both of you, it just depends. Or you could be grounding for them. So it just depends how this relates to you. But the message is to go slowly, take things one step at a time, and divine timing. So perfect timing is at play here. There's external situations going on which are determining how things unfold. Okay, so this is important and will reflect in the relationship. So now for the current situation, we've got 6th house, and we've got Sekhmet be strong. So this situation currently, it's saying that one or other of you, or both of you, just need to have a victorious mindset, to be aiming for your outcome, the desired outcome that you want, and to know that it's coming to you, to believe that it's coming to you, and to have this victorious mindset. So be strong, have this victorious mindset, and this is positive thinking, positive words, positive affirmations, whatever it is that you do, but just having that ultimate victory in your mind both of you or either one of you, and just staying strong and staying true to that, having faith, having that determination, and just keep going, because it says here, you are stronger than you think you are, and your strength assures a happy outcome. So it's that strength that you need to draw down at this time, to and anchor the relationship, steer it down, and just have a victorious mindset. And this is also, you may have others around you who are either skeptics or naysayers, or just not very negative about your situation or some aspect of your life around you, or the relationship or whatever. They could just be very negative about it, or just not supportive. Just ignore those external influences. This is about what's important to you. Okay, and following your feelings, following your intuitions and your guidance, and your person is certainly getting guidance at this time. So be strong for each other, be strong in the relationship, and just keep going. And this is also about building up physical strength as well, to tackle various things that are happening in the environment. This builds up stamina, it builds up fortitude, and it helps to release negative emotions, and it does the grounding at the same time. So important. But certainly this is lion energy, this is strong, this is loving, this is kind, this is generous energy, but it's power. It's power. That's what you need to be tapping into with this energy. Sixth house routine indicates that there are aspects within either in the relationship or externally, and it's saying that perhaps you have either one of you, or in the relationship, if you are already in a long-term relationship and you've got routines established, it's saying that maybe you need to change things up a little bit, to give yourselves more freedom, give yourselves more time, or just to give yourselves a break. Or it could be that these are external influences which are affecting the relationship at this time. I do feel that is the case. So sixth house deals with all routines, daily routines, but it's work-oriented. So this is work routines, workplace, work colleagues, and work projects. It's also mastery of your craft. So whether you go to a workplace or not, or whether you work from home or whatever it is you do, it's mastery of your craft. So this is like toiling away at that. It's also health, diet, and routines around that, lifestyle, and life force, everything that goes to do with your health and your diet and your lifestyle, and the sort of working on that or bringing that in. And it's saying that all of those aspects are important. It's about balancing those two, and you may, as I said, be just needing to build up a bit of stamina and a bit of fortitude to get you through whatever is unfolding at this point. And if it's external things that are getting you down or that are putting a lot of demands on you, then keeping yourself grounded, but also exercising and building up your physical strength, and also your emotional muscles. You're having that victorious mindset, and also the strength of conviction. That is important. And then also, if you do have routines which need to be changed, or to bring in fresh energy and to lift things up and to raise your vibration, then go ahead and do that. Do whatever is necessary to keep that rolling over and healthy. A healthy balance, work life, home life, your lifestyle, all of that may be coming in for you at this time. And with the 30, it's 30, that is, so it comes down to 3. So this is about teamwork. This is about working together. You and your guidance team, your angels, or whoever it is that you call on. But also, if you are already living with your person, then this is the routines around that, and it's teamwork to achieve what it is you need to do. With this, we've got responsibility coming in. So I do feel that you have quite a bit going on with you at this time. Obviously, your person, because there's Neptune sacrifice there. They may be unconsciously transmuting for you, because they've got this card here, this energy of service work to others. But it could also be that there are certain things going on around you which require both of you to be in that mode of responsibility, of actually handling things around you, which may not obviously be for you directly, but it affects your environment. It may be even family oriented. It could be, as I said, balancing of work and home, making sure you've got time for each other, time for, your relationship, whatever is the situation. But responsibilities may be weighing a little bit heavily at this time. And this is why, again, grounding is important, exercising, spending time in nature. And with the moon card for you, making sure that you are, keeping yourself on an even keel. So now for the advice, we've got water element sensing, and we've got quiet time, and then we've also got a time to give rather than take. Okay, so this is new moon in Virgo, so that can be one aspect of this card, and this may be applying to you, but it could also be applying to your person, or it could be the energy of the relationship, that you are supportive of each other. But it's saying that there's a withdrawal or a retreat, or some sort of quiet period that is required here. So quiet time is about that. It's about, if you are already together in a sort of a partnership, and you have a home together and so on, that's putting time aside for one or either of you, or together, where you are quiet. So media off, no other distractions, just time to be, whether it's doing sort of meditation, or some kind of art, or reading, or just quiet, also relaxing, resting, taking time to shore up your energy, to actually balance the demands of the 6th house, which can also be draining from a health and a diet perspective. So it's about spending time in quiet contemplation. Take some quiet time alone to rest, meditate, and contemplate. Okay, so very important. And however you do that, whether you do it together or individually, perhaps it's through you, through exercising, and your other person perhaps has other interests. It's about just taking time out to rest and recover. And certainly with the water element card, this is important. I just had a thought with the responsibility. This is also responsibility to you and your health and your well-being. Okay, so take responsibility for that. No one else can do that for you. Only you can do that. And whatever you do for your own health and well-being, and your overall life force, is going to impact on the relationship as well. So water element sensing, very much about this again. It kind of encompasses everything we've kind of said here. Water element sensing is very much about going with your instincts, your intuitions. Logic may not come into this at all. So your first instinct, follow your intuitions, listen to the quiet voice within. And if you need to make a decision about something, don't feel pressurized to make a decision immediately or to step in. Just say that you need a bit of time to think about it, and then retreat, withdraw, go within, go out into nature, do whatever you can until you get your guidance, or until you feel that you know what you have to do, unless you know in the moment exactly what your feelings are. So this is not necessarily logic related. This is feeling. This is intuitions, instincts, and so on. It's also saying that be careful that you are not giving your power away or your energy away to others who are making demands on you. So this is also about being careful that you have a few boundaries in place, so that you are able to withdraw and spend time on your own, doing your own things, or spending time together in quietness or in just peace, to regenerate your energy, because this is also about regeneration. This is about withdrawal, to spend time in contemplation, dreaming, planning, resting, gathering resources. This is like a preparation period for action, which will be coming in for you. Okay, so action is coming, but this is a period of just going with the flow. And if there are storms and things going on around you and other things happening around you, just let them pass. Okay, don't invest too much energy in that, because you're probably feeling a little bit tired, you're probably feeling a little bit worn out at the moment, your energy levels are low. So just make sure that you are putting time aside for that, you and your person, to just rest, retreat, gather your resources, because get your ducks in a row, and spend time doing imaginative or inspirational things. That's going to help you. It's going to improve your situation. It's going to improve your health, and just give you a respite, so that when you are needing to act, then you're ready. Okay, so that's what that is about. Also, as I said here, new moon in Virgo. This is about checking on your diet, your your health and your diet and your well-being, and it's also about just don't be too detail-oriented, because I do feel you've got 6th house energy, and Virgo rules the 6th house. So you may be really swallowed up in a lot of details at the moment, a lot of things happening, and you could be working with numbers or words, either one of you or both of you, and it's like that weighing and up and sifting and sorting, and you may be called upon to give advice, you may be sort of analyzing things and so on, but this can also be self-directed, and this can also sort of slip over into worry, criticism, nitpicking, things like that. And because you are in your feels, all right, watch your moods and your emotions at this time. You want to enjoy any emotional connections that you have with your person, but you mustn't allow other things to intrude. Okay, and it says at the time to give rather than to take. So as I said, there may be external influences going on where that is required. You have to help or assist or give advice, or make a sort of constructive advice for others. Maybe they're asking you for advice, or you just may be volunteering your energies at this time. Certainly your person may be in that situation, and as I said, these are interchangeable. You may find aspects of your person coming out in you as well. It could be sort of things that you are both dealing with at this time. So a time to give rather than to take. New moon has got a clean slate energy to it. It's like a new start. So it's like you're on a new cycle of some sort. And it's also got potential. There's also dreams, and certainly with your person, as I said, that is, they may be very well dreaming about a future or something, a better time for both of you, and so on. Or they could be just dreaming about the relationship in general. But this is about sort of being of service or being of help to others, but without the nitpicking and the criticism. So try and step back from that, be in a neutral state, be constructive, be advisory and help, but also obviously apply it to yourself as well. Just release the judgment. There may be a few self-worth issues coming up as well, perhaps within the relationship, but I do feel it may be just because you're tired or you need a break, and this is why you need regular breaks, so that you can balance your emotions, that you get a breath of fresh air, that you can just recenter yourself. I feel that's important. There's some sort of new cycle coming in, or you're just in a period where you're in a quiet period now up until it comes to the full moon again. So new moon, there's a few steps going ahead, but it's almost like there's some new situation, or some new kind of clearing away, and I feel it's clearing away or clearing time for yourself and the relationship, so that you can just take a breather. And then with the bottom of the Moonology deck, nothing yet is set in stone. Mutable moon, mutable does, Virgo is one of the mutable signs, so I do feel there's quite a lot of this energy around for you, and this is saying that there's things are not set yet. Okay, well, whatever is going down in the relationship or whatever is happening, things are not set yet, and that there are factors and situations which are unfolding that you do not know yet, or you're not aware of at this time, and it's just to keep going, to keep, as I said, keep a positive mindset, be strong, positive mindset, have that victorious outlook, and just get busy doing what you need to do. Just don't get swallowed up in too many details or become a workaholic while you're at it. Okay, you do need time to refresh, you do need time to recharge your batteries, and just let this energy flow, okay, because this is a flowing energy. Things can change, nothing is set yet. Okay, so just be aware of that. Now this card was moving on top of the deck, so underneath we've got be bold and make the first move, cardinal moon. So I feel this will come in once you've been through this refresh regeneration period, this period of contemplation, but also like gathering your resources and getting ready. It's a planning, dreaming phase, because later on this is going to come in. So for the outcome and the potential for your current situation, we've got, as I said, there's some sort of turning point going to come in for you, okay, or for the relationship. Now this can be quite abrupt, or this can be life-changing actually. It really depends on what is going on and what it pertains to. But it's saying North Node life's purpose. This is big. This is a big turning point. This is an epiphany or a turning point or a change of direction or a change of life path. But this is more like steering you onto where you need to be and what you are supposed to be doing. Okay, and it may be baby steps initially, because if the universe revealed your entire life purpose or life plan to you, you probably would be intimidated. This has got to unfold. So it may come in small steps, or it may be one big door opening for you. So this is maybe a block or something that has stood in your way before, or just something wasn't clear. Now it becomes clear. Right place, right time. That's what this energy is about. It can be quite abrupt. It can be quite a shift, or it could be a massive, like a ship turning in the water quickly. It leaves a wake, and there's a bit of turbulence while it's turning like that. So that can be the case coming in for you. You could just be shifting your perspective in some way, and doors opening, something unfolding, but it could also be quite quick. It can also be that doors to the past just slam shut, and now you're headed in a different direction. It depends on you, where you are at your relationship, and so on. It can also be that you're gathering a soul tribe around you, or your person and you have a karmic connection, and now it's starting to coalesce. But it can also be soul tribe. These can be people that are connected to you on a soul level. They've come into this lifetime. You're contracted with them in some way. And this can be somebody that just pops in briefly, or it could be somebody there who's there for a while, or it could be a long term, and it can be anybody. It can be a family member, or it could be connected to your person finally coming online within the relationship, or it could be other people that you work with or that you are somehow involved with, but they start to gather. This is the way the world is moving now. Everything's been done by resonance, what you resonate with and who you resonate with. So you may just find that because your path is shifting, some people will fall away, friendships will fall away, aspects of your life will fall away because they're no longer serving you. It's not part of your life purpose any longer, and now you're moving in a new direction, and it's that shifting and changing and the turbulence in your wake. Literally, things will fall away, because now you're coming into the path of what is your life purpose, what it is you came here to work on. Each of us has got a set of things we've come to work on, and we do it with certain people at certain times, and you help them and they help you to learn in whatever role they are playing for you. Okay, so but this is everything about, this is destiny, this is fate, this is something you simply must be taking up, and you will find yourself right place, right time. And obviously within the relationship as well, it could very well be that some aspect of the relationship is destined now, and you're coming online for that. Something is opening up, a door is swinging open, something of that nature. And I feel this is when you're going to start getting busy. There's going to be things that need to be done when this phase clicks into place. And so you're going to be busy. There's going to be stuff to do. So it says start delegating. Ask others, including me, so that's your spirit team, to help you instead of trying to do everything by yourself. So this may relate to you, or to obviously you and your person, or within the relationship, but there's things to be done, and you need to delegate. And again, this is to get you. It may be service people that you ask in to help you with certain things. Let others help you with research, or finding things, or sourcing things, or doing things. Or it could be aspects around you, people within your family, or it could be children related. It depends on your situation. What is your setup? And bringing in help, resources, whatever it is, to assist you. It can also be that you need to actually do this to give yourself time, to set yourself time, alone time, or within the relationship. This is time so that you can decide the next step, because there's going to be things happening. So it's the next step. Okay, what are we going to do about this? How are we going to navigate that? This has happened, so now what must we do? How are we going to move forward? Let's do this, let's do that. It's planning. And it's also allocating time for yourselves, so that you can go quiet, you can contemplate to make decisions, and then you can make the right decisions. When you're totally under pressure and things are in sort of moving quickly, You want to be able to be in a place of strength, and so this is going to help you because you're spreading the tasks around. And then bottom of the goddess deck is Rhiannon Sorceress. You're a magical person who can manifest your clear intentions into reality. So use your magic. This is about magic, your personal magic, your person's magic. This is your ability to focus on an intention and make it happen. And you do this by being strong and having positive mindsets, positive words. So you speak things into existence. That's what you're doing. Manifestation. You speak things into existence. So speak into existence what you want, not what you don't want. Only what you want. And think that and be so consumed by that, that what it is that you're aiming for, and then let the universe step in. So make the request. This is what I'm aiming for. This is my intention. Have belief that it's on its way to you, and then let it go. And allow the universe to bring it to you. The full moon may be important, whether it's the full moon this month, which is on the 27th, or later. It is a full moon in Virgo. So just see how it plays out for you. But this is about harnessing your magic. And we are all born with manifestation abilities. You're told that you don't have, but you do. Every single one of us is powerful. We all have magic. We all have manifestation abilities. Spending time in nature is important because it refreshes your energies. And this is about harnessing your particular power, your will, and your focus and your intention. And, have good intentions about what it is you're doing. Come from the heart. Your intentions that come from the heart, you can't go wrong. And then finally, we have Part of Fortune, beautiful card. This comes with the Life Purpose North Node card. This is also a Destiny card, beautiful card to be coming in. This is the increase of whatever it is that you're focusing on in your life. So it can be good fortune, it can be happiness, it can be love, it can be monetary, it can be abundance in lots of different forms. Abundance means lots of different things. It means different things to different people. It can be support, it can be rescue, it can be relief, it can be rewards for what you're doing, or some sort of reward or some sort of joy and happiness within the relationship. So it's the rising up of that. But it can also be notoriety, which did come in the moon with the fame situation. Maybe there's notoriety. Maybe you're being rewarded for something that you're doing. So that may come in. But it is also about some sort of trigger that happens, and it stirs up your talents and abilities, and that's inherent in you. It's something gets stirred up. Something that you have an affinity for, whatever it may be. It can be anything, really. Whatever it is that makes up you. There's some inherent ability which perhaps hasn't been noticed or hasn't been looked at or hasn't been focused on because you've been busy building a career. But this is something that you've come in with. This is something you've earned from past lives. And the North Node card is positive karma. Okay, positive karma coming back to you now. So something is being ignited here, whether it's something to do with your relationship or it's you personally within the relationship making something happen. It can also be a rising up of a talent or an affinity or something which leads you into a new path in life. It can also be studying. If you're studying or you're learning something, it can be very helpful and be successful for you. And all of those aspects come in. But it's a very fortunate, very good destiny coming for you. But it's increase. It's the rising up and the increase of good fortune, and Lady Luck even can be smiling at you at this time. And it's a destiny card, so it's coming straight for you. And it will certainly raise things up for you and bring into focus what it is that you're intending or what it is you're working on. But it could also be rewards for effort. And then we had Mars Force. So I feel this goes with this energy. When you get this gone through this contemplative period, then you will be going into this energy. There may be a little bit of impatience with this, a little bit of anger. Just keep yourself neutral. As I said, work on this. Keep yourself grounded. This is tempered steel. This is incredible energy and enthusiasm and seek and claim. You're going after what it is that you want. But it must be done in measured steps. By all means, move forward with what you want and do it briskly, but in measured steps. Don't let the energy rush around and just create havoc. You want to keep it under control, but it's a very powerful energy. You can really direct your will with this. You may have a few challenges around to deal with. You may have to defend certain things, or you may have to sort of really make things happen, but there's cooperation involved here, working with others. Put egos aside. You may have to deal with a few egos. It just depends on what is your situation, but certainly from a relationship point of view, this is about the rising up of passion and desire and sexuality and things like that. It's all of that coming into it, and passion and energy and drive, determination, feeling very driven about what it is that you want to manifest in your life. I hope you enjoyed that. Please take care, and don't forget to like and share, or like and subscribe, and I will see you next time.